So we have entered the land of volcanoes. We definitely got a little taste of it through Northern California, especially seeing Mount Shasta every day. But Oregon, it just seems that every second, every day, there's a large volcano looming off in the distance. We are walking through fields of volcanic rock. At the little hollow pumice crunches underneath our feet. It's a very strange place that I have not spent much time at before. I've done sections of NorCal before, but Oregon is a whole new world to me. A world that I'm really excited to get to know a little bit better. The trail and tread is a little bit easier through here, so most people take the opportunity to pick up their pace, to do a little bit more miles each day. And we are certainly not much different. Going through lowlands with swamps and bogs, passing by lake after lake, with these large prominent volcanoes off in the distance. The ground is a little bit more plushy and soft and feels better underneath the feet. I unfortunately made a mistake and got shoes in the wrong size for me. So it's nice that the trail is almost telling me that it's okay. You messed up, but you know, we're gonna give it to you a little bit easier here anyway. Kind of even things out.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Those weren't rocks.
Me too.
Still, regardless of ill-fitting shoes, I'm very happy to be here and very happy to experience this new land.
So, welcome to Crater Lake. That right there is Wizard Island, and it is just so incredible here. It is awesome. Crater Lake is one of those places that I've been looking forward to coming to for so long. I get to catch it for sunrise and for sunset. So I'm really happy to be here, even if just for a brief amount of time. Honestly, this is one of my favorite moments of this entire hike. Crater Lake is just so incredibly beautiful, and I think just the total absurdity of this trip is kind of like hitting me. I'm walking across the country, Mexico to Canada, through the mountains, like the hard way, and just like being in this incredible place, and here I am, I'm gonna walk until midnight. Just, it's so cool, and I think it's like, you know, I can't pinpoint just one moment, but it's definitely moments like these that like really make me fall in love with through hiking over and over and over again. Everyone's back at the campground, and just here I am out in the middle of nowhere in one of the most beautiful places I have ever been, and just having the time of my life. Walking across the country alone. It is ridiculous and amazing. It's amazing how many iconic places this trail takes you. Just one after another after another. National parks, state parks,
wilderness area after wilderness area. I can't imagine how this trail could have been routed any better. Every single day, there is no shortage of amazing views. And I think that's why so many people just love to be out here. So I guess this is the highest I will be for the rest of the trip. 7,500 something feet, which is weird. Washington's mountains are huge and very prominent and stark in the land, but I guess they're just not that tall. Well, I'm about, I want to say, halfway through Oregon now, and I have less than a month left to go. Less than a month left to hike. Excited for what's to come though. I think Washington is one of the most beautiful states in the entire country. I don't know what the future of this trail holds for me, but I can see why so many people choose to do it more than once. I have friends that have hiked the PCT twice, friends that have hiked it 3 times or even 4 times. I don't know many other trails that have such a high list of repeat offenders. People that just come out here year after year to do this hike again. I think in some ways, this trail is comfortable. I think in many ways, this trail feels like home. That you can come out here and feel safe among the wilderness. So I've been walking past so many lakes today, and I've just kind of been dipping a liter out of them and, you know, not really paying attention to when the next one will come. Anyway, I just looked at my map and there's no more lakes for a while. But fortunately, there's snow. So it's more than 90 degrees out today, so very hot, which sucks because I don't currently have water. But now with snow and it being so hot out, hopefully my snow will melt quicker. And then I can just drink that. Oops. Alright, I made it. Made it to this beautiful lake just fine. It honestly wasn't that far away. And snow is not a good substitute for actual normal temperature water. So I can't recommend that. But it was fun. You know, just for a few sips here and there and whatever else to get me the extra miles a little bit more comfortably than I otherwise would have. There's still a lot of snow in Washington and quite a bit of snow in Oregon. It's not normal, not an average year in these more northern states. Because typically the snow would be melted by this time and hikers that were here this early would be able to hike through peacefully. Instead, every day there's large fields of snow to hike through above like 6,000 feet. So it's kind of scary charging so quickly towards Washington and knowing just how much snow is up there and knowing how much harder Washington is than Oregon and how much more dangerous that snow makes it. So I think I'm gonna try and find a trekking pole again for the added stability and safety in snow. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly what the conditions are until you see it yourself, which is a very dangerous game to play. I am in the Three Sisters Wilderness. I am slipping and sliding around on snow. But these are just such beautiful mountains, man. It's incredible here. Like, no wonder why people want to live in this area. Just like having these mountains kind of looming over the towns and cities. It is so nice. Makes me want to live here. I'm hiking through a nice volcanic area right now. So all these rocks around me are volcanic, and it's really beautiful. A lot of people complain about this kind of trail because the rocks eat up your shoes, and some people complain that it hurts to walk on. Just for the experience of walking on it, I think is worth any ill effects it may have. But cool stuff, man. Well, it's been a really long day, even though I haven't gone that far. I've gone about 33 miles, and more than 10 of those were in the snow, and then the next like 10 were through lava fields, and it was really hot. And now the final 10, I'm just kind of like slogging along. But mile 2,000, man. 2,000. That puts my total through hiking miles at 13,000, and that only leaves about 650 miles on this trail to go. It's been a good trip so far. It's been a fun trip. It's been an absurd trip. It has been everything. It is the Pacific Crest Trail. Can you tell I'm tired? So for 3 weeks, I've been hiking more than 40 miles every day. So here's to 2,000 miles on the PCT and 13,000 miles as a thru hiker. I sure have walked quite the ways.